I'm gonna shut my filming day down with a Temu haul. I wanna thank Temu for sponsoring today's video and allowing me to shop their site, gifting me every single item I'm gonna show you guys today. I consistently say that Temu is gonna be your one-stop shop and you're gonna find things that you never even thought that you need, and then you see it and you're like, yeah, I can actually use that at home, and you're gonna get the best deal on it ever. I'm not joking. Temu is an online marketplace that offers the most competitively priced items out there. It is gonna be the one-stop shop for quality products at ultra affordable prices. They always have up to 90% off site-wide. They offer free shipping and free 90-day returns. And if you're new to Temu or you download the app for the very first time, you can snag a $100 coupon bundle. That's amazing because you're gonna get huge discounts on everything that you purchase. And it's already a great price. So could you imagine if it's a lot cheaper because you were able to access those discounts? Amazing. I want to go ahead and start showing you the product, the biggest one and the most randomest one of all that I don't think you guys would have ever thought you'd see here on the channel is going to be this. It is a toolbox, but technically it's a multi-purpose box because you're able to put your fishing gear in here, your fishing accessories, but you can also use this as a toolbox. I saw this. I wasn't sure what size would work. I'm actually really happy with the size because my husband has so many tools lying around in the garage, and then he has to siphon through everything to find what he needs. So I thought, we're working on being more organized this year. Remember, we talked about my New Year's resolution? So I just thought it made sense. Let me help him be a little more organized. So this is the closure. It's already kind of heavy, so this is not some cheap plastic. This is actually really well made. You get this top layer with compartments that you can separate. Say that you need nails or screws or pins or something. You can just grab this and go. And then you have storage. Oh my goodness, hold on. This doesn't even fit in frame, it's so big. And then you have storage at the bottom. You can put even the most bulkiest of bulkiest tools in there. You can put a hand drill if you wanted to. Totally up to you what you want to put in there. And I'm gonna be real honest. I say you, but I know you guys are not gonna buy this for yourself. You're gonna buy this for the man in your life, your significant other, your son, whoever it is that you're calling over to get the heavy duty and, like, you know, the little odd ends done at the house. So this was actually really nice. This was the biggest size they had. They had 2 more sizes. I was like, look, I'm gonna go with the biggest size. I'm not great with dimensions anyway, so let's just hope for the best. This was bigger than I thought it was gonna be, and I'm actually really happy about it. I'm just hoping he doesn't get offended now when I'm like, hey, you can be organized with me. Let's see, because the intention is good. Let's see how he takes it. Talk about wanting him to be a little more organized for the year along with me. I ended up grabbing this. This can be used for anything. It's kind of like a Lazy Susan, which is cool. There's faux leather at the bottom, so it won't scratch the surface of anything that you place this on top of. How cool is this? And it has dividers on the inside. You can use this in your beauty room. I'm not gonna use this in the beauty room. I'm gonna explain now what I'm gonna use it for. But you can use this in the beauty room. You can technically use this in the kitchen and put your utensils in it, you know, like on the counter if you want it to look cute. But I want him to put the remote controls in here. We have a remote control for everything in our bedroom. Literally everything. We probably have 6, and they're just on his side dresser, and they're just laying there. So whenever I go in and clean the room, I try to organize it more, hide them in a drawer, because I find them annoying just laying there like it's a remote control collection. So I figured if you take the remotes and you place them in each compartment, it would look neater, more organized. See, keyword organized. They had it available in 2 different shades. They also had a gold tone one. I went with the silver because my entire bedroom is black and gray, so silver would match the best. And by the way, this is actually really smooth. I'm not gonna say the word organized anymore, but you see the picture? You already know what it is. You know when you order stuff online and you don't really read the description, and then when you get it, you're like, what is this? This is a good what is this? Hold on. I take the things out of the box and I'm like, okay, so I've got one. Remember in the last haul, I ended up hauling one of these, but it was just a 1 piece, right? It was basically like this, and it had a flower print. This doesn't. Cool. I was like, great. They have different sizes. The small, the medium, and then a large. You can stack them up if you wanted to, and that works perfectly. I'm not gonna do that. The small is kind of narrow, so I'll show you the medium. This is a 3-piece set. I am so happy. I didn't even realize it was a 3-piece set, but I could use a 3-piece set. And it's for storage. This 3-piece set is gonna go under my sink in the kitchen because it's a hot mess express, and I can't be the only one who puts all of their cleaning solutions, liquids, detergents, the dishwasher pads, everything is under there. My rags that I use specifically for the kitchen are under there, and it eventually looks insane. Like, it is a hot mess, and everything is just piled on top of one another, and I'm just playing Tetris as we go. So I'm thinking this would go perfect, and the fact that there's 3 different ones, 3 different sizes, 3 different tiers, this is amazing. And it was like 20 bucks. I'm actually glad I got this, and that was by mistake because I didn't even read it. Okay, I snagged a fan cleaner. I know, I didn't even know it was a thing, but this is supposed to help me clean my fans. You're able to customize the size of the handle. So if you don't need it to be that tall, then you can go with 2, or you can go with the 3rd one, or you can skip the 3rd one and just apply like the adapter. My ceilings in this house are really high. You guys have seen my little house tours, and y'all already know. The ceiling in my living room alone is so freaking tall, I can't reach that fan. And my husband's a tall guy, he can't even reach the fan. So I am gonna need all 4 of the adapters to make the handle nice and long. This looks really fluffy. I know, and this is machine washable, by the way, which I love. You're able to get the fan blades right through it, and it's supposed to take all the dust off of your fan. You just twist this on, and when it's dirty, all you have to do is pop it in the wash. I bet you didn't know you needed this, because I didn't know I needed this until I saw it in the homepage at Temu, and I was like, I want it. Granted, I don't think this is gonna fit every single fan blade. There may be some that are way too wide or way too big, and it may not fit this, but your standard ones, it will. And basically, I have standard ones pretty much throughout the entire house. So we're good with this. I like it that it's super fluffy, so it won't damage the blades. And it's fluffy enough that it's gonna remove all the dust. I can't wait to try it. Well, no, I'm gonna have Juan do it. I saw this flashlight and was curious. Because it's rechargeable, you don't actually need batteries, and it's not one of the ones that you have to wind up. Now, y'all know most of the time, things that are rechargeable come with some juice in it. So I wanna give it a try. Ooh! Okay, that's the wrong side. It has a flashlight here, which is great. But how do we flashlight the top? So you just keep, oh God, you just keep pressing until you get the proper setting. So it has several settings. How cool is this? And it tells you when you're losing charge. You know, you could never go wrong with having flashlights. And if I'm honest, I think we have 2 mini ones in the house. So I'm glad I snagged this. We're gonna give it a try. If he likes it, he's more than likely gonna go on the Temu app and order maybe 3 or 4 so that we have some, so that everyone here can have a flashlight in the event that we were to lose power or something like that. And then last but not least, everything else is like for me and not household stuff. So I'll show you the very last kind of household item. My husband and I are huge fans of making our own homemade burgers. Every time you buy them at the store, they either have way too much fat, or it's just, what if it comes with cheese or bacon or whatever, it's just not. And then when you cook it, they get really skinny, and it's almost like where'd the meat go? So we snagged a burger press, and I'm really happy about this. Technically, you just put your patty in here, and then you press it, and then, you know, you kind of like shape it. I like that it's lightweight. I thought it was gonna be like cast iron and super heavy, because that can be annoying and tiresome to have to do. It is lightweight. It has a little handle. This is gonna be perfect too for the Dominican sandwiches that I like to make here at home. They're called chimis. Chimi is a Dominican burger. It is absolutely amazeballs. The only thing is you have to shape it right, or it starts to fall apart and stuff. I don't know, it made sense to get, because I'm always struggling to try to get the right, you know, the right shape to it. It also came with little wax papers. I'm gonna read the instructions, like what this is for. I'm assuming, oh, I'm so kooky. Okay, so the wax paper is for the bottom as a base, and then the top, and that's the divider between the patties. Duh. And we're gonna see, and we grill all the time. We make burgers here all the time. You know, it's Florida, so we get to enjoy burgers all year round. I don't have to worry about like snow anymore, which is one of the things that I don't miss about Jersey. Okay, now we're gonna get into like some beauty stuff. I got a hair trimmer. I've had this one for probably 4 years, and every time I try to turn it on, it seems like it's having a situation, like it's going through something. Sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't. I paid $13 for that one, and I was like, I'm not gonna keep, I know, $13, that lasted 4 years, great, but I'm not gonna keep buying the same thing over and over again and spending the same amount of money. So I figured, let me try one from Temu. They're about $3, which is great price point, and we'll see. It was available in like 4 shades, which made me really happy. And I know it's not my battery because I replaced the batteries on this one probably a month ago, and it's still doing the same thing. Oh! I use this to remove any little facial hair like that come up in the areas. Okay, yes, I'm a girl. And sometimes girls get little hairs where they shouldn't be, around the chin. Maybe I want to shape up my brows and I don't have time to wax it. I'll just kind of go in that area and just clean up any facial hair. It's convenient, it's pain-free, you can do it on the go, and it's actually really affordable. I've used this kind of tool on Ty's brows because my little baby is getting little like a unibrow, but I don't want her to go through the pain of getting hair removed. So I've even used this on Ty and it works wonders. And now I have a new one that I know is gonna be reliable and it is going to work. You see, my battery was working, guys. And the color lavender is really pretty. I snagged a phone bracket. I already have something similar to this, but I want to keep that in my bathroom. That's where I'm going. I'm planning on filming like get unready with me's and little reels of skincare application and stuff like that. I just didn't have anything that I could have holding up my phone while I'm doing that. And then at the same time, I've tried it and it's so great, but that one was kind of pricey. I saw that Temu has something literally similar, and I was like, okay, I'll snag another one and I'll keep it in the studio. Look how convenient that is. It grips onto your phone. It does have little rubber grips on the inside to make sure your phone is not going to slide. It fits a Galaxy Note, okay? This is a Note 20 Ultra. So if it fits my phone, and it's a big phone, it's gonna fit basically everyone's phone. It's going to do its thing. You're able to tilt it and move it and sideways and everything. So for those of you who are struggling to post over on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you're having a hard time getting your phone to stay up, or something affordable that is going to be effective and support you with your socials postings, girl, this might be it. They had it in different colors. I already have one in black, so I was like, let's go pink. It is plastic. It is not a metal something, so you do need to know that. But look, I mean, it's holding on to my phone, girl. I got 2 lash curlers. One is for me, one is not. One of my nieces doesn't necessarily wear makeup. She's not allowed to, right? She's only 12. But she has this thing where she loves her lashes to be lifted because it looks like she did a little something. Her lash curler broke, so she doesn't know this is here. I ended up snagging her a lash curler. It has extra of the little grooves that you add for like the cushion, and that actually came with way more than they usually do. It usually comes with like 2. This one came with like 10, which is a lot, and it already has one inside. But this is a rose gold and black lash curler, similar to the one that I have sitting over here, which I snagged from Temu as well. But I felt bad. She was curling her lashes and something snapped, and I just heard it and I felt so bad. So I was like, okay, I'll snag one for her. And you guys, just because it's affordable doesn't mean it doesn't work. I promise you, these things are extremely effective and get the job done. And then the other lash curler is a heated lash curler. If you recall, I'm gonna say not last year, maybe early 2023 or late 2022. I was in the other studio. You guys remember the lash curler, the heated lash curler? It was white and purple. Girl, I left that baby on and it burnt out on me. You're not supposed to leave this on. I forgot. I thought I turned it off and I had not. And this was my favorite lash curler. Why did it took me so long? These are so affordable, girl. I don't know. It's one of those things that out of sight, out of mind. You don't think about it when the time comes. You don't process like, oh, let me go and replace that. But this is a heated lash curler. I've tried several different brands and or styles, and by far this is my favorite. I tried one where it was a wand and you just kind of combed through the hair, and it didn't do much of anything for my lashes. Pop my lashes into there, squeeze up, hold it in place, literally hold it in place for like 3 seconds, let it go, give it a second to cool, hold it again for 3 seconds, and my lashes are beautifully curled. It is a battery operated something. I haven't found a style similar to this one that is rechargeable, but I would love to, you know what I mean? So that's That's an idea for anybody who's making lash curlers. Make one like this that's rechargeable, because that would come in handy. The brand is Handayan, and they're matte liquid lipsticks. You're getting a 6-pack. Here we've got swatches of just 3 of them. The shades are really pretty. I'm not mad at it, and they actually smell like candy. Can't think of what kind of candy, but it's light and sweet. I'm giving it a minute to see if it dries down. The one in the middle, as you can see, is not as glistening or shiny, which means it is drying down. Sometimes liquid lipsticks are advertised to be matte, but they're just not matte. They just mean that they have no shimmer in it. So you really have to swatch them before applying if your intention is to wear like a super matte lippy. But hey, you know what? The one in the middle is pretty much dried down. It just needs a smidge more, and it's definitely matte. I can't get over it. It smells really like a sweet, light strawberry something. Smells really good. Those were all the items for today's haul, you guys. I have so many jeans to try on for you guys. They're all Temu jeans, and that is going to be the very next Temu haul. I can't wait to show you that. Don't forget, I'm listing every single one of these items in the description box, along with links that will allow you to go straight to Temu and shop the items that you're interested in. Let's thank our channel members, the G Squad. These wonderful people are supporting the channel at a higher level, and in doing so, they have unlocked exclusive perks like a private community page, additional videos. YouTube has provided them with their very own badge, so everyone will know that they are channel members and are highlighting their comments under every single video. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you really need to do is hit the join button below this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to check out my All Things Temu playlist, where you're gonna find every single one of my hauls, and I show you every single item before you buy them. 2 playlists are gonna pop up on screen. One will be the All Things Temu. The other one is additional hauls. I really think you're really gonna enjoy, so I hope you check them out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.